All right, guys, let's check out Denzel Washington calls out Gladiator 2. Oh my God, I watched the movie. I think it was a decent movie. Of course, the first one was so much better. Denzel Washington's portrayal and his acting was really good. I think he was one of the better actors in the movie itself. There were a couple of question marks here and there. I'm not gonna spoil the movie to you. If you want to go and watch it, it was a decent one. But yeah, some scenes were like questionable. I was like, what? How did that even ever happen? Like, I don't know how historically accurate it was. So let's go and check out this video, because apparently Denzel Washington went woke and they did not like it.
So Gladiator II is set to release later this month. If you remember, the trailer got historic backlash. The downvotes were absolutely insane.
That's
no one was
completely
asking
normal
for this movie
today.
at all.
Every movie does
so
gets that.
One single element to this movie, though, that was involved in it was what? Denzel Washington, right?
Yep.
So
Okay.
Denzel Washington does an interview.
And our daddy,
and
did you
says
forget?
Denzel Washington reveals a gay kiss was cut from Gladiator II. Quote, I kissed a man in the film, but they took it out. They cut it, and I think they got chicken. I kissed a guy on the lips, full on the lips, and I guess they weren't ready for that yet.
And he is like mad about that. Like, okay, at the end of the day, gays existed throughout history, and even back then they had spas with only gay people. Like, this was completely normal. So I think portraying gays in Gladiator 2 would not be a problem. And there were scenes, you guys. Like, why is he calling this out? Why is this even important?
Damn. Like, seriously? That's where we're at?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing?
This is what we're talking about the movie.
fucking Washington kissing a man. And not only that, it's the outlet in which I guess he was talking to. You see it right there? Gay Eddie.
Gaiety.
Yeah. So he was doing an interview with them. Now I've got the video clip right here.
No way.
Oh no.
Here we go.
I actually kissed the man in the film, but they took it. They cut it. I think they got chicken.
I loved the film. I wore rings and inspired by your character.
Yeah, I see you got
I love
all
when
10 fingers. There you go.
Oh yeah, double sometimes. You gotta get them all in. Like every time.
What about the earring game?
Okay, first of all, I just got to point out, people don't realize this. Denzel Washington has been blitzed out of his mind high as fuck for like the last 5 years. If you go watch any of his interviews, the man is not fully there. Like
I feel, yeah, what I felt here, when you are reading this quote, you think he is like so serious about it and like really offended. But when you see him speak, it's like he just mentioned it, like I don't think he meant it really seriously, but people took it seriously here and make it a whole thing.
They're like talking to him about shit, and he's like, yeah, man.
I kiss him in the mouth, like
I am like,
it's a
I
shilling.
want to know what led to that even part of the question, but even still, like, why was he even doing an interview with this fucking website anyway? I'm sure that everything about the questions that website was asking was related to LGBT bullshit. And
I completely agree. Like, it's Gladiator 2. Shouldn't we like talk maybe with Discovery Channel about it? Like some historical channels or something? Wouldn't that be more appealing to the audience than talking about gay stuff happening in Rome and in Gladiator 2? Why does it always have to go woke? Why is that more important than anything? Like, just because, also like him being a black person, portraying a black character, historical black character, and saying that that person was gay as F, and I wanted to show you that, like, and represent that, like, this is what is wrong with the media nowadays, you guys.
A representation, whatever. This movie is, I think this movie's going to, I don't know what the budget is with this movie, but I think this movie is going to fail miserably.
I really fucking hope it does, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, again, nobody was asking for this movie. Nobody. It's way. I'm looking
And
for
they
the
think on
original.
nostalgia.
Somebody
They
said
always do
Jeremy Jones
that.
did a review on it. I don't know what he
did.
said about it. Have you seen
He
his
said,
review?
Yeah, he said it was okay. Like he said
Yeah,
that
it's okay.
it did. He kept saying, Does this movie need to happen? No. And one of the things he said a lot throughout the whole review was the first movie did it better. You know, he said there was parts of it that he kind of enjoyed and then he liked, but he said overall, he said it was an okay film and it really didn't need to happen. So, yeah, man. And I just don't understand, bro. What are they doing, man?
Yeah, I mean, like this whole thing with like trying. And now the quote, I would have to find further into the quote, but apparently he said like he kissed this dude full on the lips and then kills him 10 minutes later. So I don't know the context of that or whatever.
Yeah,
but
well,
Don't spoil
yeah,
it.
like I mean, once again, it could mean a lot of things. Now that it's cut out
I
of the movie, we
know,
probably
but-
won't know, but it could mean a lot of things. It could be something like it wasn't supposed to be like a gay kiss. It could have been a Godfather 3 moment where, like, you know, I don't know. It could have been anything, you know. But the fact is, he's talking to this outlet that's obsessed with gay people. Their website looks like absolute dog shit. And they just want to get whatever scoop they can. And the fact that they're like, oh, they were too chicken to show 2 men kissing. I'm like, bro, I just, nobody wants to see that.
nobody.
Like, nobody wants to fucking see that. Nobody's sitting, except for the people on that fucking website.
Now, here's
Yeah.
the trailer, the original one. 312,000 dislikes on this
Yeah.
first trailer.
Yeah, man.
I
That's
mean,
a
the
lot.
CGI sucked in the trailer. I feel like at the end in the movie wasn't that bad. There were moments where I was like, man, like this sucks. And this is the thing about historical movies. If you use CGI, it's going to be outdated so quickly. This is not a movie that you are going to rewatch. Like this, you are going to rewatch Gladiator 1 for so many reasons. But this one is like, you either have a really good story, really good acting, or the CGI is so perfect, like Lord of the Rings level, that you would rewatch it 20 years from now and it would be really good. No, this is going to age so quickly, and it already is aging.
The downvotes.
It's
That's a
already
lot of
bad.
downvotes. So I don't know what the budget is for this movie, but I imagine it's going to be very high. And I don't anticipate this movie actually doing any real numbers. But time will tell. It's Gladiator. It's based off of a hugely successful film from back in the day. And
Because
Denzel
of that,
Washington
maybe
is
it will
part of it.
do,
Who's a
good.
very beloved actor. Jay, have you been following any of this?
Yeah, it's like Pedro Pascal's step into Gladiator, and it seems like a lot of Denzel Washington fans are upset that he decided to kiss men.
Yeah.
In the film,
And
So-
apparently the role has been cut. And then you can look at it from two different
what?
ways.
It's been cut? Like they cut the
Yes.
scene out?
They cut the scene out.
Oh,
So
I didn't know.
you can look at this in two different ways. You can look at this as thing like, is Denzel like frustrated because like he is an artist, so he takes things very seriously. So if he's the type of guy, probably like if the role calls for it, if this is what you get. But the fact that they cut it out, maybe he's mad. Maybe he's like, I did this because you guys said you wanted it for, you know, the role, but you cut it out of the movie. Is that why he's calling out publicly?
Maybe.
Because why else would you? Why else
Why
would
is
you
he calling
publicly
it
call
out?
out a
Yeah.
deleted scene?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Why?
So,
Why is the scene so important to him? What did this scene mean to him? Like, he didn't even explain that. Like, he didn't say, hey, I am hurt because this scene meant this and this and this and that. No. It just like, it was just a kiss. What does this kiss represent really that was cut out? Like, you're calling it out as if there is an agenda for them to cut it out. So why? You know, and why is that really important to you? I'm glad it got out, to be honest. Like, I don't need his role had nothing to do with that. Like, it literally has nothing to do. His role was already perfect. Like, it was full rounded without this kiss. This kiss meant nothing that would make his role any better. And I'm glad it was not there.
My guess is maybe this website had some kind of insider information too, and kind of like, we're like, oh, let's talk about this. I heard you kissed a man in this movie, but I don't know, man. It's just weird. You know, I don't understand. You know,
yeah.
They need
once
Denzel
again,
to
a
represent
bunch of these,
them.
like this is becoming like a growing thing with these journalists all they want to do is figure out how gay a movie is and talk about how gay shit is, and nobody cares. Like,
Yep.
we didn't care back in the day, like, you know.
Especially if you are a man of color or a woman of color, like especially then, like the perfect combination. You are
Nowadays,
representing so many sides.
it's like they're all obsessed with it, and that's all they can think about. And they're gonna just try to ship everybody that they can in these movies, and it's stupid.
It's really weird, like that.
Even talking
They
about
try
this.
to get at least every Hollywood person to do either a nude scene or a gay scene. I think like even like going back to Will Smith's career,
Humiliation ritual.
his first movie he was having gay sex, like his very first
6
film.
degrees of separation.
Now, when you
before
think
he really
about
kind
it,
of broke
yeah.
out. So it was, it's yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
like
isn't
the
even-
thing,
Humiliation.
Yeah, like
If
they
I
did with
remember
John
correctly-
Cena, where they had him
observation.
walk out at the Oscars or whatever that was.
Right.
Remember that?
Yep, naked. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He, I think, if I remember correctly, too, this isn't
think
even
he
the
chose
first
that,
gay
too.
role, or
He was in
played a
Philadelphia.
gay character.
It was
Yeah,
Philadelphia. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So no, but once again, yeah.
Wait,
it
he
does
wasn't
seem like
gay
that.
in Philadelphia.
He wasn't?
He was.
No,
wasn't he
Tom
the-
Hanks. Tom Hanks was the gay one, right?
Yeah, he was the
That's right.
lawyer that
That's right. He was the lawyer. Yeah.
that didn't understand.
I just hear
AIDS.
gay role and I think about the movie.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha.
The budget was supposedly supposed to be 165 million, but the budget actually is closer to 310 million dollars. They said they went way over budget. So this movie ain't gonna make money.
Oh,
No,
no,
not
way
at
it's
all.
gonna
Not
make
at all.
money,
No.
man. That's a
Oh,
lot.
hey, listen. I don't
Oh
know why
my
Denzel's
God.
doing this. I don't know if he's calling this out because he's frustrated that he did what they asked and then they cut it from the film. He's like, why the hell are you having me kiss a dude if you're only going to cut it from the film? I don't know, but time will tell.
I mean, if he's so offended and he's
For
so
all-
mad about it, he probably did not enjoy it. He was like, he had to do it. He was paid to do it. He did it. They didn't even include it. Oh man, why did I even have to do it? You know, like he didn't even enjoy it. That's my outlook on it. Okay, sounds like Denzel didn't always leave the Diddy party early. Oh my God. Denzel being fruity was never on our 2024 Weirdos list. Never thought Denzel would bend the knee, you guys. Yeah, we lost a good one.